Hi, just a short introduction to goods tribes. So in the mandate, a tribe or an element can be the holder of goods and animals for other designated tribes or elements of the same clan. Any goods needed or produced will be recorded, held within the goods tribe. So this is a really useful way to save yourself lots of time transferring goods between different units that you've got. So if you've got two units in the same hex, one unit has an inventory, it's got people and goods in it, in this case some iron. The other unit has people and goods in it. In this example, we've got some coal. Now, if we wanted to be able to use goods that are held by other units within the same hex, we'd have to perform that using a transfer. Now, that's fairly simple, just doing it in one case. But if you've got lots of things going on in the same turn, it can be quite arduous having lots and lots of transfers. So what we can do is we can set up a goods tribe relationship, where in this case the bottom unit 077E1 becomes the goods tribe for the tribe at the top 0777. Once that goods tribe relationship is in place, what it does effectively create a kind of tunnel between the two inventories. So, and as soon as that happens, anything that's held by the non-goods tribe gets transferred to the goods tribe, apart from people. So people stay with the original tribe, and that makes sense. Otherwise, that tribe would disappear. So now we've got the tribe at the top has got access to any of the goods within the inventory at the bottom. So, for example, if we wanted to make some swords, we need skill in weapons of 6. We need 3 people per sword. We need 30 coal per sword and 5 iron per sword. So if I wanted to make, so if the tribe at the top 0777 had the skills in making the weapons, then we would, in activities, we would say activity weapons, making the item sword with the distinction of iron, so it being an iron sword rather than steel, and with 30 people. So 30 people would make you 10 swords. So what that does is it makes available during the activities phase the coal and the iron to the tribe making the swords at the top. They make the swords, and the swords immediately get put back into the inventory of the goods tribe. So at no point within the activity phase do the goods actually need to be transferred to 0777. They're just made available to them by the goods tribe relationship, which saves you a lot of transferring. Oh, and if you have a meeting house in one of the hexes, but the units are in adjacent hexes, then you can still form the goods tribe relationship. You can't do this without the meeting house being in place, but if you do have a meeting house, that means you can start to have the goods tribe relationship across the boundary of the hex. Now that starts to become really useful. You can have more than one goods tribe relationship. So in the center there, we've got the goods tribe and 2 additional units, both accessing the inventory of the central goods tribe. And you can have as many of those as you want. What you can't do though is daisy chain them. So a clan may have more than one goods tribe relationship operating. Each unit may only have a single goods tribe. A goods tribe unit may service several units, but may not itself have a goods tribe. So you can't have a unit which is a goods tribe also accessing the inventory of something else which is a unit as a goods tribe. So you can't, in effect, daisy chain units across your map using sequential goods tribe relationships. That's something you can't do. I hope that's been a useful introduction to goods tribes. There's lots of other information out there. Have a read of the mandate. There'll be some stuff going on the wiki, and there's been some really good articles in Clan News about goods tribes, which go into a few more intricacies. Thanks. Bye.